Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading, and as always I hope you are doing well. And if you are new here, my name is Joe and I will be doing a reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. Okay, Pisces, as usual, please do keep in mind my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Excuse me. And the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if a title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless, and that's usually how it always works. Do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the previous readings that I've done for your sign. But more than anything, Pisces, do check what other signs you have, any other placements. Mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't just focus on your sun sign, okay? And then you can go ahead and check out some of the readings that I've done specifically for those signs. Mostly if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you at this current moment of your life. Sometimes that happens. And it usually means that your messages are just simply coming stronger from those placements. Or maybe you have additional messages coming from there. It all depends on your current life path and journey. And last but not least, please do subscribe. Hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would surely and truly appreciate it very much. It's always the best way to support a channel and to help it grow. And thank you very much to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for your kind donations. I truly appreciate all of your support. All right, Pisces? All right, let's get started. Pisces, you got the Two of Cups as the starting energy of your reading. And the Two of Cups usually talks about, well, coming into union with someone or with something that is meant to resonate with you, okay? Something that you feel that it's, well, at your same level, same frequency, something or someone that you can look straight in the eye and exchange or interchange the same type of energy with, you know. It doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship, but it can be an environment. It can be a job, maybe a dream job, maybe a place, a dream house, a dream town. I don't know. Let's see, we'll continue. Also, maybe some of you, there might be some type of healing that has to happen between you and someone else. Okay? Maybe it's time for you to really sit and talk about something. If there's healing that is needed, you know, maybe it's time to do this, okay? And if not, you know, there's maybe just something has to be exchanged. Okay, let's continue. We'll figure out what's going on here. Now, the energy that's crossing you could be a challenge or blockage. It's the Seven of Cups. So there might be a little bit of confusion, cloudiness, having a hard time deciding something. Maybe you're meant to weigh any of your options here and you're having a bit of a hard time doing that, making a decision. There might be some emotional turmoil or distraction. Okay, let's see. But it might be having a hard time. Yeah. Trying to make a decision about something. Let me see. Okay, crowning you, conscious mind. You are aware of this, or you're constantly thinking about it as a Hermit, Virgo energy. This is about, well, maybe withdrawing for a moment here to find some answers or seek some answers, mostly deep within. Maybe this is about you listening to your higher self, to your higher voice, and let yourself be guided through to understand, to maybe get some type of clarity, to try to get through this confusion that's being presented before you. You're meant to follow your inner light, let yourself be guided by your wisdom. Don't be afraid of the dark, don't be afraid of whatever your path is. Some of you are seeking answers or are asking for divine help, and maybe you're not getting much clarity right now. And that's okay. That's perfectly normal. It doesn't mean that you are being ignored. Okay. I think you're meant to go through this. And I think you are aware, maybe, I don't know. But I think you are meant to go through this loneliness for some time right now. Because this is where we find ourselves sometimes, you know. We can't always be guided by divine, by God, or by someone. You know, Noah, for some time, tried to speak to God when there was a time. I think it was 2-3 weeks, something like that. And it was when Noah really needed the answers. And he tried to speak to God, and God never answered, never spoke to him back. There was a reason for that. It was because Noah had to make the decisions for himself. He had to seek these answers within. And this is part of what you have to do. Okay? And if you're having a hard time finding the answers or the clarity about something, well, it's time for you to, you know, withdraw, be on your own for some time, and try to get this clarity. Try to understand what's happening, what's going on in this specific situation. What are you meant to do? Okay? Interesting. Now, I don't know if it's really with this specific situation or it's just overall, you know? But anyway. Below you, subconscious mind, and you are not aware of, and you should, I think you should pay more attention to this. You know, it makes a lot of sense. I see why we have so much confusion, emotional confusion. You see, they're trying to tell you, Pisces, that you're meant to put yourself first right now, to focus on your own happiness, on your own love, on your own emotional health, your own emotional fulfillment, to make yourself a priority right now. I think some of you have to go through some type of healing. I think you have to focus on what really makes you happy and not worry about others right now. Okay? Maybe some of you are thinking about trying to exchange something with someone, but I think you have to put yourself first right now and not worry too much about the other party or the other person or the other side of the coin. Okay? Maybe some of you is being presented with a decision that you have to make. Could it be that maybe it's time to, I don't know, take it as the best resonates for you? Is it time to make a move, or is it time to maybe split? I don't know. Part ways? Because maybe you have to focus on your own for now, and maybe you are aware of that. This is what this karmic energy is probably telling you. Maybe you're thinking, maybe I need to have some time on my own to have some type of answer, seek some type of clarity, because I'm having a bit of a hard time. Maybe you're even having a hard time addressing your own emotions. Okay. Let's see. Behind you, recent past, or where you're coming from, or what you are or should be leaving behind, is the Page of Swords. I think that you should, something that should happen already. You should have started seeing things for what they are. To be true to yourself, to be true and loyal to yourself about a situation. Maybe you've been ignoring something and you haven't been wanting to see the truth about something. That's why his head's turning one way, but the body's turning the other way. It's you were presented with a sort of truth, but you tried to neglect something, or you tried to ignore something. You probably didn't really want to see the truth about it. Okay, and you should have done that. It would have probably made things a little easier for you. Maybe you're clear about that already, but yeah, you were meant to deal with something and you really didn't address it, probably when it was time to do it or to do so. Interesting. In front of you, where you're headed to, or what's coming towards you, near future strength, Leo energy. You need strength. It's about dealing with something. It's about confronting something. How to handle something without, it's like, how can I get so close to this line and ever so gently pet it, communicate with it, probably even show that I care, but at the same time, maybe something has to be dealt right with, and to not get bitten or hurt by this line. I get a sign of bravery, I think you just have to do it, there's always going to be negative responses to every situation, and I think that's what you've been preventing somehow. But if it has to be done, it has to be done, because really they're telling you that, Pisces, it's time to think, to put yourself for now, to make yourself a priority right now. Maybe you need to take a break from someone or something, so you can do some type of proper healing or get some type of clarity, but you don't know how to. And I think you are thinking about that, this desire to be on your own for some time. Or you just want to be left alone for some time. I think some of you always want this quiet moments. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe you don't need to part ways or anything. Maybe you're dealing in a situation where you just need to somehow find more lonely time or more time for yourself. And you don't know how to communicate that. And you're afraid of communicating. But I think you really need this. And it has to be done. Either way, it has to be done. Because if you don't address the elephant in the room, then things start building up, stress, tension starts building up, and makes things worse. Trust me on that. It's better to communicate. I think this is what this Page of Swords is really saying, It's time to communicate. Whatever it is you have to speak about, it's time for you to speak about it. This is how you should see yourself or respond to situations. The King of Wands. Very divine, masculine, fire energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are. I think you are meant to be more, very decisive now. Maybe you have to really take action about something. Maybe for some of you, you're meant to finally make a decision and say, I've had enough of this. Because that body posture tells me that, it's like, I'm tired of something. I'm about to do something. Something has to be done. And I think that's what you're being told here. You're being advised to do this. It's time for you to take action for whatever it is. But I think you shouldn't be sitting and sucking it all up. That could be for some of you. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But it's time for you to take action and do something about it. Something. This is surrounding, influencing, inspiring you. Six of Pentacles. Things, it's about trying to balance things somehow. Trying to, it's some type of equal give and take. I think some of you, might be some breadcrumbing. But if not, it's just, it's just saying, darn it, if everybody has the right for something, so should I, And that's where we come in with this energy of making things more balanced. Maybe you have been going through some type of breadcrumbing. And maybe it's time to do something about this. Okay? In your hopes and fears, Knight of Swords. It's that clarity to be able to move, to break free from something, to become free from something, to be able to just charge and move forward. It could be. Maybe you do want to break free from something. There's too much emotional turmoil. There's confusion. Not very clear about something here. You just want to be able to charge and move on. Interesting. The outcome or the advice, I've got the Devil, Capricorn energy. Wow. I guess you are in a situation where I guess things might not be very balanced. Maybe you wish they were. And maybe you're meant to be in a place where things are meant to be more equal. There should be more equal give and take. Someone or something that you can, like I said, look at the same eye level, exchange the same type of energy. And I guess that's not the type of environment that you're in right now. And, the advice is to break free from this. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, it's not meant for you. And please, you should not feel obligated or forced to stay here. You're not supposed to do that. Okay? You're meant to put yourself first here and gather the strength to, to take action, to move on, to break free. Maybe some of you are thinking, I'd rather be all alone than being in this type of environment, or, you're surrounded by bad company. But yeah, they're telling you it's time to, I guess, deal with something. It's time to speak your mind, to be true to yourself, to see something for what it is. Okay, it's that Page of Swords, not wanting to address something for what it is, or see something for what it is, or address something the way you should. Justice at the bottom of the deck, Libra. So things are meant to be balanced here. This could be karmic for some of you. It might mean that this is the end of one major cycle for some of you. For you to have a new beginning. And, well, divine justice is here to to protect you. I get a feeling that divine is watching over you, has seen what you've been through, but also at the same time, I think you have already paid some type of karma or karmic debt, and it's time for you to now break free, break loose, and start something new. And if you've been dealing with someone or something that's not being, who has not given you in return the same way you have given to them, there will be justice served. Okay? But you have to be true to yourself about this. It's time to maybe, to take a new path, to have to take the first steps to a new journey, a new beginning, a new life. And don't be afraid to start all over again, to start small. Okay? You're meant to be walking down a new path. Queen of Swords, that's, Don't overthink things so much. It's time for you to address something. More like the King of Swords, you know. Queen of Swords can sometimes still have a little bit of a hard time making a decision or the right decision, but that's because there's a lot of confusion. And it's time, Pisces, to get the clarity, to see something for what it is and say, you know what? I think it's time to cut something out of my life, to break free and have a new beginning. Okay? Whatever it is that you're dealing, but I'm really sure that once you do that, there will be karmic rewards. There's some type of a price I feel. But it's because you finally addressed something and you dare to put yourself first. Some of you, maybe you just have to speak your mind about something. Look at the Page of Wands at the bottom of this deck. Okay, Pisces, let's get additional messages, advice, or warnings from this other deck, just in case I might be missing something, or let's see what else pops out. And then we will close your reading with the Dream Decoder Oracle deck. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, what other messages do you have, Pisces, regarding this your situation? If there's something else you need to know, what would it be, please? What other messages do you have for Pisces, please? Thank you. Anything else for Pisces, please? Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. What else for Pisces? Wow. Thank you very much. Anything else? No, okay. Pisces, there you are with the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Let yourself be guided by your divine knowledge, your higher voice. Do not fear. And remember that you are in this constant spiritual path. You're constantly growing, spiritually and personally growing. Okay? Have faith, trust, and listen to your higher voice. Listen to your intuition. Always. It will help you make the best decisions. Interesting. Okay, so I got 4 cards. One is the Nine of Wands, which is Pisces, put yourself first. Stop. Pisces, you're meant to do something better. You're meant to be in another type of situation. You've already been hurt. You've already been wounded. You're not meant to stay in a place like this. Kind of like in a bitter, scared, I don't know. You're meant to put yourself out there. Okay, that's Nine of Wands. Nine of Cups. It's time to go after your own happiness. Don't stay there. Don't stay trapped in this cage. Then we got the Ten of Cups, which is perfectly understandable. Makes a lot of sense. Okay? Because that's the only way you're going to get to the Ten of Cups. Everybody's dream is always to have the Ten of Cups. But you just can't get there unless you address this the nine energies. Okay? And this is about you healing and putting yourself first. Proper healing. Prioritizing yourself. Okay? And then you should achieve the Ten of Cup energy. It's finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, the rainbow after the storm. Okay? Then I got the Page of Swords, which flew right. I laughed when I saw it because it fell right on top of the Page of Swords. And it's just literally saying, you know, you're meant to address something now. You're meant to deal with something. Strangely, the body posture is more forward now, you know. It's not like so awkward as this card. Yeah, that's like learning to really address something, to face something, to be true and loyal to yourself. Okay? But yeah, you have to deal with something, and you have to be true to yourself. And then we got the King of Pentacles. This is stability, conquering, not fearing anything. You're meant to reach this status, abundance. Some of you there might be, if it's not wealth, it could be health or anything else, your self-security. But it's finally reaching a very stable chapter in your life. Okay? Finally conquering something. Taurus energy. For some of you might have Taurus in your chart, I don't know. If not, not necessarily. Don't get too fixated on that. Okay? Alright, let's close your reading with a Dream Decoder, Oracle message, or Oracle deck. Remember that whatever dream message that comes out of this deck, whether you've had this dream or not, it doesn't matter. Maybe you will at some point, and if you don't, it doesn't really matter. Okay? We don't all have the same dreams in the same lifetime as others do. But just take the message as additional advice that may help you later down your journey. And remember that whatever comes out may or may not be related or correlated with the reading in any way, shape, or form. Okay? All right, give me a second. And just feel it. There we are. Let's see. Yeah. Good heavens, I have never seen this card before. I mean, like literally. Food or drink. Okay? Okay, so food or drink tends to refer to emotional, spiritual, or intellectual nourishment. It represents qualities you are seeking or need to seek for your personal development. Hunger or thirst suggests that you are striving toward wholeness or contentment, or possibly neglecting basic needs. There you go. More particularly, hunger may indicate you are in need of greater material security or emotional or sexual fulfillment. Thirst can suggest a longing for deeper meaning. Occasionally, what you are consuming will be significant. Eggs might suggest a new start. Milk, a return to childlike dependency. Eating alone could suggest independence or loneliness. Depending on your circumstances. Overeating suggests self-indulgence. Okay. So yeah, also be careful with self-indulgence. Sometimes that comes also with this, okay? Drinking alcohol may indicate you are trying to suppress difficult feelings, but it can also mean a desire for more stimulation. If you dream of eating glass or some other dangerous substance, you or someone in your life, could be struggling to deal with swallowing a painful situation. You might be having a hard time really accepting something. Okay, so Pisces, I think this card could somehow resonate with this reading. Well, anyway, I hope it helps you somehow, but more than anything, Pisces, I sure do hope this reading helps you and it gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of your life. Okay? And if you do like it and enjoy it, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. Can't speak today, I'm sorry. And I think Mercury just went, no, even if it's not retrograde anymore, still the energy is there. So I think that's part of why. Okay? But anyway, as I was saying, I hope, do hit the like button and leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. Okay? And I do hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. All right? Goodbye, Pisces.